10 years of Hyperdunks? That's a long ass time. What's good, guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. Today we got a quick detailed look and review of these bad boys right here. This is the brand new Hyperdunk, the Hyperdunk X. Or is it Hyperdunk 10? I don't know. Whatever it is, we got a pair. Traction on these guys looks awesome. It's not quite herringbone, but it's very similar. I guess you can call it wave bone, although I believe that's like an Adidas thing. But either way, lateral traction on these guys looks like it's gonna be beastly. The cushion is back to being Zoom Air. The Hyperdunk for some reason is super like just sporadic in terms of cushion. They started with a combination of Zoom and Lunar, then they just went to Zoom Air in general, then they went to the brand new Lunar, then they went to Zoom again, and then they went to React, and now we're back to Zoom again. So, while the Hyperdunk itself is fairly consistent, the cushion system that they've chosen to use within it is not. They've definitely been using it to like implement brand new technology, which I think is good because the Hyperdunk, according to Nike, is the Nike basketball signature sneaker. So this is like the flagship shoe for Nike basketball. Now, the last time we did have Zoom Air was, I believe, in 2016 with the Hyperdunk 2016. We had two different iterations of that. We had a Flyknit version as well as the regular version. And the regular version came both a high and a low, just like these guys do. However, these, as far as we've seen, have not come in a Flyknit model. And this guy right here is very similar to the Hyperdunk 2016's cushion setup, where they have heel Zoom Air and forefoot Zoom Air. The Hyperdunk 2016 Flyknit edition was actually full-length Zoom Air. Would have been nice had these had that, but they don't. And again, I'm not really mad at it because heel and forefoot is good enough. Full length just is awesome, but heel and forefoot is nothing to complain about, trust me. Something that I find interesting though is that the heel Zoom Air unit in this guy is massive. It's like 14 millimeters thick, and you can definitely feel it underfoot. It's almost the entire thickness of that midsole right there. The forefoot Zoom Air unit is pretty standard. It's right around 6 millimeters thick, so nothing crazy, nothing like 14 millimeters. I don't even know if I would want 14 millimeters of Zoom Air in a Hyperdunk in the forefoot, just because that would definitely kind of take away some of that court feel, although it would feel amazing, you know what I mean? Like, you can't help but be curious and be like, I wonder what it would feel like, and probably feel awesome. But being that the Hyperdunk is pretty much Nike basketball's flagship model, it's their any man shoe, these guys right here offer a mixture between cushion and court feel, which I think is awesome. The upper itself is pretty basic. It's just an engineered mesh. If you like the materials that were featured on something like the Kobe 8, then you're probably really gonna dig these. When I tried them on, they didn't feel like they like fit or wrapped around my foot quite as nicely as the Kobe 8, so maybe that could be a deterrent or a drawback. It just all depends on how you like your shoes to fit. I just noticed that they didn't quite fit as firmly or snug on the foot that maybe I would have liked. The midfoot section of the shoe is actually neoprene, and then we have a neoprene tongue as well, which I think is kind of interesting, kind of breaking up the two materials. And something to note is that when I try these on, the collar area is very firm, so I'm not like feeling 100% the way that that feels. I'm definitely going to have to make sure that my socks go up high enough to where it doesn't chafe or anything, especially right in this area. Normally I wear quarter cuts to play in, and sometimes with a higher cut shoe like this, they're just not tall enough, so I'm going to have to like dig through my drawers, my sock drawers, and find some of my taller crews. I don't have many of them, so I'm gonna have to find them somewhere just to prevent these guys from chafing. The overall fit is true to size for anybody wondering, and that's pretty much all there is to it as far as the shoe right now. I will be testing these on course, so stay tuned if you wanted a performance review. And in the meantime, share your thoughts on the brand new Hyperdunk X or Hyperdunk 10 down below in the comment section. Are you digging them? Are you not? Are you hoping that there's a Flyknit version? If there is, what would the tech specs that you'd like to see in there? Full length Zoom, React, let us know. The shoe itself is available in a few different colorways over at Nike.com. Right now it's just kind of like team colorways, no real energy launches just yet, and the retail price was $140. Once again, that takes care of it. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your support. Be sure to leave your thoughts on these guys down below in the comment section. Hit the like button if you liked the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, guys, have a good one.